be putting y'all on. Like, if y'all sitting bored in the summer or in bed and just like, dang, I really have nothing to do, y'all better watch these shows, okay? Hey guys, it's me Jasmine, back again with another YouTube video. As you can see by today's title, I'm gonna be putting y'all on 13 Netflix shows that you just need to watch. But yeah, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, because why not? I'm lit, you know, period. If y'all are OG, y'all know my camera is usually not set up like this. It's kind of different for me, so if I look weird, deal with it. We're gonna get started. Hold up, I need a little water. Okay. So, I wrote down some notes all right here, so I can remember all 13 shows. So, yeah. I know y'all like my nails. Look at these. If y'all watch my nail vlog, y'all need to watch it right now. The reason I scooted over here is because I'm going to be inserting some pictures on what the actual shows look like, so y'all know. Alright, so the first show I'm about to be putting y'all on is The Fosters. So I'm going to give y'all a little background, just a tiny little bit. I don't want to spoil the whole show. Basically, The Fosters is like a really nice, like, family show. Really a family, and they had one child together, but they adopted like the rest of them, and then they adopted these two kids. It was a sister and a brother. The girl that they adopted, she started to like their actual son, and you can't really do that. Like, you can't really do that, or they will send you to another house. So she falls in love with the son, and I don't really know how to explain it. Like, it's basically just a family and their struggles of adopting kids and stuff like that. So yeah, but it's a really good show. Next is The Walking Dead. I'm sure y'all probably already know about The Walking Dead. I'm actually watching it right now. I know I'm kind of late, but I watched it a long time ago, but it was like bits and pieces. So I'm like starting all over. I think I'm on season 4, but it's the bomb. So y'all should definitely watch The Walking Dead. It was basically about zombies, and like zombie apocalypse comes, and like people like killing each other, killing zombies. Next is Orange is the New Black, honey. Like, the show is about like females in a prison, and basically like how they live on a daily basis in prison. It's really funny, really entertaining. It is a little, you know, a little inappropriate at some parts, but it just gives you like the real insight on what it is and how it feels in being locked up. Just giving it real to y'all. That's basically what they deal with. So yeah. Next is Vampire Diaries. Like, oh my gosh, this is one of the shows I really recommend. This show has a lot of seasons. So like, if y'all the type of people that love shows with a lot of seasons, you need to watch this show. This show is a little old, but it's all good because it's worth it. It's very good. Basically, it's about vampires, and I don't want to go too deep into it because I'm basically just telling the story, but it's just so good. It's so sad. It's like a lot of mixed emotions. This show doesn't go on anymore, which is really sad because it's like such a bomb show. But go and watch that. Like, please go now. Watch it right now. Next is Stranger Things. A lot of people said they don't really understand the show, but I personally like it. It's like very different. Yeah, it's very different. I honestly don't remember a lot of stuff that happened. Next is When They See Us. This show is so good. Like, props to the producer and the director. Yeah, to all of them that actually thought of making this movie and getting this history out, because a lot of people did not know about this incident. I didn't know about this incident, and I feel like people just try to keep these stuff under the rug when it needs to be out. African American and you want to learn more about how cruel people are, and it's just sad. But please watch this show. It is sad and very cruel, but you know, things happen for a reason. I don't know what this reason was, but God always makes things happen for a reason. Can't really question it because you don't know, but yeah, so please watch this movie. Next is The 100 Bombshell. It's more like sci-fi, but basically these people, like, radiation is supposed to come and people evacuate on the earth. Basically what happened was when they evacuated, they all like try to gather people so they could go up into space because that would be the only way they survive the radiation. But they sent 100 kids down. Not kids, like teenagers, maybe in their 15, 16, 17, I'm not sure. And they send them down to Earth to see if they could live down in Earth, have life down Earth, because, you know, radiation passed, so they didn't really know if it was safe to go to Earth. So they sent kids down to Earth to basically test to see if it was safe. And those kids end up running through trouble, and yeah. Next is The Society. I recently just watched this show not too long ago, maybe like a couple months ago, about how these kids, they went on a school trip and they came back and like the whole town was empty. Like, I mean empty. None of their parents wasn't there. They were calling their parents. Nobody's answering. Like, nobody was there. So they're like, first, there's no connection. The roads, almost like all the roads are cut off by like trees and other stuff. So they're basically like trapped in like a village. I don't even know what it's called because season 2 is coming out. So when you watch season 2, I guess it'll make more sense. But basically, oh, I can't say all of that because I was about to tell you like kind of what happened. So you gotta watch it. But yeah, it's really good, really interesting. At first, it might seem a little boring because it was a little boring, but it gets better. Next is Umbrella Academy. This is another one of my favorite shows. I really don't really watch shows like this, superhero type, but it's really interesting. Basically, 7 women that give birth, and somehow the child end up having superpowers. So this guy basically like take cares of the 7 kids and like trains them and teaches them how to control their powers and stuff. And then like the world is coming to an end. It basically, they try to save the world. I don't know how to explain it, but yeah, I'm kind of bad at explaining these movies, but it'll just make sense when you watch it. Next is Good Girls. This movie is very funny but entertaining. It's about these 3 parents and they're just not financially stable. Like, they're going through a lot. Like, they're trying to pay medical bills, all types of stuff, like their mortgage, all that stuff. So they're like struggling, and then they thought of robbing a grocery store. Come to find out, when they robbed the grocery store, it was actually like where the drug dealer kept their money in the grocery store. So they basically stole drug dealers' money. So then the drug dealers start coming after them. So I think I kind of like told almost all of it. Nah, but it's more interesting. Like, they have a new season that I have yet to watch, but it's okay. So go watch that. Next is Jailbirds. This show is basically about girls. It's kind of like Orange is the New Black, but it's more realistic because Orange is the New Black is actors. This is like actual prisoners. So yeah, it's basically just girls, how they live in prison, and like they talk through the toilet. Yeah, basically like how they have food and stuff. Yeah, it's basically all that. But it's really funny and interesting. Next is Pretty Little Liars. This show was kind of annoying, but it's good. A group of girls, and one of them go missing, and they're basically like getting catfish. Like, somebody is like, They're like, oh, I know where your dead friend is. She's alive. She's dead. Basically, they're trying to figure out who is texting them because their friend is apparently dead, so this can't be her. It's very interesting, but it just gets annoying, and I stopped watching it because you'll see why it gets annoying, okay? Last final show is Queen of the South. This show is basically like Mexican Hispanic drug dealers, and yeah, like it's like very action show, like shootouts and yeah, all types of stuff. Okay, I hope you guys really enjoyed this video. I hope these 13 shows you at least picked one. Comment down below which one is your favorite shows that I said, or which one are your favorite shows that you've already watched. Yeah, I hope this helps you right here. So when your boredom strikes, make sure to watch this video or come rewatch it to know like all the shows. You dig? Don't forget to like this video right now. Go ahead, sis. I say it all the time and you guys probably never do it. But like this video right now, please. Thank you. I'm so stupid. Okay. Yeah. Thank you guys for watching and bye.